Hi, my name is Professor Melinda Coughlan and I'm from the Department of Diabetes. We know that excess consumption of highly processed foods leads to higher risk of diabetes and its complications. I'm particularly interested in the role that these foods play in modifying the gut microbiome or the gut microbiota. The gut microbiota consists of all the microorganisms in our gut, including bacteria, viruses and fungi, and I'm particularly interested in how these ultra-processed foods change this gut microbiome profile, and in doing so they essentially change the regulation of the immune system. Now we know the microbiome can actually regulate the immune system. The gut bacteria, they actually metabolize or process the fibres that we eat in our diet. And by doing so, they produce anti-inflammatory substances which are protective within the body that can regulate the immune system, dampening inflammation and the immune response. This was a mechanistic rodent study in which we fed a heat-treated, highly processed diet to rodents for a long period of time. So it was a chronic feeding study. It went for 6 months. And we found that the rodents eating the highly processed diet induced a chronic kidney disease injury. And then we went looking for the mechanisms by which this actually happened. When we looked at the gut microbiome, we saw this rearrangement in the gut microbiome, and we found that the highly processed diet actually led to a leaky gut. This is essentially when the lining of your intestinal barrier becomes more porous and leaky, and it actually allows bacteria and other substances through, including food antigens, and these can actually end up in the circulation, and this can cause an inflammatory response. When we intervened with a high fibre, high resistant starch diet, we could actually prevent the changes that we saw to the kidney, showing that again, if you're supplying the good fibres to the gut microbiota, you can actually dampen the immune response and prevent disease. Other members of the department have different expertise in the different end organs of diabetes complications, such as the kidney and the heart. My research really sort of underlines all of the end organs because I'm interested in the role of the immune system and the gut microbiome. The biological mechanisms that I'm looking at, the biology behind what I'm looking at, so the gut microbiota and highly processed food, could potentially apply to many disease areas, such as cardiovascular disease, but also in particular cancer and gastrointestinal disorders.